What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing the ultimate fruit tier list. I'm really excited to do this because I love fruits, and I'm excited for you guys to see how controversial my picks are. And this is my first video using a microphone, so bear with me, but let's get started. So first off, we have a green apple, or a Granny Smith apple. Me personally, by the way, we're gonna take everything into consideration. So that means like desserts, smoothies, of course the fruit itself, and like anything it can be paired with, or anything as a fruit. So the green apple, the Granny Smith apple. I personally like red apples more, but a green apple is still delicious to me, and it can go really well in smoothies or a pie. But traditionally, I have red apples in when I'm eating an apple. So, and also Granny Smiths are like a little sour, which I don't really mind. But I'm gonna go green apple A tier. I most of these fruits, or a lot of these fruits I haven't had, and I love fruits in general, but I'm gonna try to be really strict for this tier list. So I'm gonna have green apple in A tier. Moving on, the red apple, probably the most iconic fruit on this planet. To me, I mean, this has to be an S tier. I mean, I don't see any other place I can put it in. I mean, you got apple pie, apple smoothies, an apple by itself, apple with peanut butter. There's so many things, like an apple cobbler. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's delicious, it's healthy, it's nutritious. I mean, I have to go S tier. Next up, we have apricot. I have had an apricot before. Not many times, maybe like only a few times in my life. And I remember liking it. It was pretty good. I think it was a little like hard. Like it wasn't as juicy, but it had like a similar taste to a peach, and I thought it was pretty solid. I'm going to put it. Ooh, this is tough. I haven't really, I mean, I'm sure there's apricot desserts that are delicious. I haven't really heard of an apricot smoothie. I'm sure you can do that though. I'm gonna put apricot in B tier. I'm gonna put in high B tier. I don't think it's A tier. Don't think it's as good as a green apple, but I'm gonna put it in high B tier. Next up, we have an avocado, which many people may think is a vegetable, but it is a fruit. Avocados are delicious in my opinion. Guacamole. You can just have avocado slices with salt and olive oil on top. That's so good. It's in many dishes. You can have it with tortilla chips. It's delicious in my opinion. Avocados, the only thing about them is that when they turn kind of brown, I wouldn't really eat it. It kind of grosses me out, even though they're probably still edible. I'm gonna go avocado. I'm gonna go above the green apple. I'm gonna put avocado above the green apple in A tier. Moving on, we have bananas. Bananas are one of my favorite fruits. They're delicious. I always put them in my smoothies. And great source of potassium for like when you're exercising. They give you energy. They're delicious. The only thing I'm going to say is that when they're bruised, that kind of grosses me out and I don't eat the bruised part. Other than that, I love bananas. I'm going to have to put bananas. Oof, this is really tough. I think I'm going to put it in S tier. But it's going to be below an apple. But I'm still going to put it S tier. Next up, we have a blackberry. Blackberries are really good, and I also like to put them in my smoothies. The only thing about them is that they can be a hit or miss, because if you get like a box of blackberries, some can be really sweet and delicious, and some can be kind of tart. But a good blackberry is really delicious. Honestly, I'm gonna put it in A tier, but I'm gonna put it above green apple, but it's gonna be below avocado. So yeah, moving on to black currant. I have never had this fruit. Kind of looks like a blueberry. I'm not really sure. I've never had it, so I can't judge. It looks delicious, but yeah. Moving on to blueberries. This is a similar case with blackberries. They're delicious, but sometimes they can be bitter and kind of sour, which isn't taste the greatest. So for that reason, blueberries, I'm honestly gonna put them in B tier, below apricot. I think this is my first, my lowest fruit so far. It's still really good, but it's just not my favorite fruit. Moving on to cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is very delicious. Um, I haven't heard it in like a lot of smoothies or desserts, but I'm sure they do have cantaloupe smoothies. I've only really had it by itself, and it is really good. Cantaloupe does taste really good, but this is either an A or B for me. I'm not sure. This is really tough. I'm going to be really harsh, and I'm going to put it in B tier, but I'm going to put it above blueberries. I do think it's really good, though. Moving on to coconut. So, I've been to Puerto Rico many times, and I have gone coconut hunting, and I have eaten, I have drinking from a straight coconut and eaten the flesh. And I remember it tasting really good, but I don't think the flesh itself was that tasty. Or, not that it wasn't good, it just didn't taste like much. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of coconut water. I know it's really good for you, it's a good hydration source, but I'm not a big fan of coconut water. So for that reason, I'm going to put it the lowest in B tier so far. Moving on, cherries. Cherries are delicious. I only really eat them in the summer because that's when they're in season. And you have to, I mean, I don't use a cherry pitter. I just eat them and spit out the pit. And they are really, really good. So I'm going to have to put them in A tier above a green apple. Cherries are really solid. Cranberries. I don't know about you guys, but eating cranberries alone is not good. Like I don't know if anyone even does that, but cranberries alone aren't good. They're really sour and kind of like tart and bitter and chewy. But in a dessert, I've made a cranberry pie before, and that is delicious. Cranberry pie, cranberry juice, that stuff is delicious. I'm gonna have to put that. Ooh, and cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna have to put that, for that reason, I'm putting this in A tier. It's the lowest in A tier so far, because by itself it's not good, but with desserts and foods it is good. Dates. Okay, dates. They're too sweet for me. They taste okay. They're too sweet for me. I can't really say much else about them. They're not great. They're not terrible. I'm gonna have to put, this is our first C tier of the day, which is sad, but it's gonna be our first C tier of the day. Moving on, this might be highly controversial. Dragon fruit. I have had dragon fruit like 3 or 4 times. They look amazing. They're super cool, but I'm gonna have to be completely honest. They taste exactly like a kiwi, but with less flavor. They're expensive. They don't have much flavor. They're pretty watery, which I don't really care about. I'm gonna put it the lowest in B tier. It's not. It's like a watered down kiwi. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's very pricey, and for that reason, I'm gonna put the lowest in B tier. Next up, we have a durian. Now, I've heard that durians are like the worst smelling fruit on earth. I've never ever had one before. I know the smell is terrible, but I don't really think I'm gonna put that into accountability. Never had it before, but I'd definitely be willing to try it. It looks very interesting. Next up, we have the fig. I've never had a fig by itself. I don't know if you can really eat it like that. But I've had like fig bars, and they're pretty solid. They're pretty sweet. They're nice. I feel like they taste maybe not similar to a plum, maybe a little bit, but I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. I've never really had it. I've never had it alone. I've had it in like a bar, so we'll count that. But I can't really say much about it. I don't know about fig smoothies or fig desserts, maybe, but I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's not It's not amazing, but it's definitely not terrible. Gooseberry. I've never had a gooseberry before. I've heard of them. They seem like really interesting. They look like grapes, so I can't. They look delicious. I've never had one though. Grapefruit. Okay, grapefruit. Oof. It's worse than an orange. I'll be honest. It's worse than an orange. It's pretty good, but it's kind of like tart, and it's just a worst version of an orange. So I can't really say much about it. Ooh, this is tough. I'm gonna put grapefruit. I haven't had a lot of grapefruits before. I might put it in C tier, honestly. That'd be yeah, it's tough. It's either C tier or very low B tier. I think I'm gonna put it in C tier, but it's above a date for sure. And at the end, when I'm done with everything, I might make a few final changes, but this is what we're rocking with for now. Moving on, we have red grapes. I know they look purple, but red wine, red grapes. They're technically called red grapes. Same for white apples or white apples, white grapes because white wine. They make white wine. They're technically white. All right, red grapes. Red grapes are delicious. They're crunchy. They pop in your mouth. Delicious, healthy. I mean, most of these are healthy, or all of them pretty much. But yeah, they're delicious. I can't really say I haven't really had one in a smoothie. I don't know if they make grape desserts. Grape soda is kind of mid. It's not great, but the fruit itself is delicious. I could eat a lot of these. The only thing is that when they're all wrinkly and bruised, that kind of grosses me out. But other than that, I love grapes. I'm gonna have to put a grape in A tier, and it's gonna go above a cranberry. Moving on with white grapes. Honestly, same thing with red grapes. They don't really taste that different to me. I can taste the difference, but it's kind of subtle. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. They're above a cranberry. I might put. I think red grapes tasted just a bit better, but honestly, it depends. They can go hand in hand. Moving on to a kiwi. I was talking about this with the dragon fruit. Kiwis are just a much more flavorful version of a dragon fruit. They're less expensive. You can eat the skin, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's edible. And kiwi has been linked to better sleeping, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's scientifically proven, but I have heard that kiwi can improve sleep. Kiwis are delicious. A kiwi smoothie, that's probably a thing. Kiwi desserts, I don't know about that, but a kiwi is really delicious. I'm gonna put it in A tier, and wow, I think the kiwi's gonna go all the way up here. Better than a green apple, better than grapes, better than a cranberry. Um, Cherry and kiwi to me I like them very similarly, but I think kiwi is just a little worse than cherry. Moving on to a lemon. Um, Alone, lemons taste just super sour, so I wouldn't really eat it alone. But I think this is more of a cooking fruit. Like, put it on top of fish. On You can put it on many things. It's really good for cooking. Lemon juice, lemonade. For that reason, honestly, this might be crazy, but I think I'm gonna put lemons in S tier, cause lemons are just such a vital thing for cooking and like lemonade. And there's so many different varieties of lemonade that are all lemonade based. So for that reason, I'm gonna go lemon S tier. Lime. This is honestly. I think this is also used for cooking sometimes, but I think lemon's more common. Lime is more bitter. I mean, I've heard of Brazilian lemonade, which involves limes. There's a key lime pie. Key lime pie I've had before. It's pretty good, but I think I'm gonna put a lime in C tier. But I'm gonna put it above a date because I'm not a big fan of dates, and I think lime, when used right, it can be pretty good. Lychee. I've never had lychee by itself. I don't know if you can eat it by itself. I've had lychee drinks, lychee gummies, and assuming that a lychee tastes similar to the soda and gummies I had, I would put it like A tier above a blackberry, honestly. I mean, lychee is so delicious. I don't know much about it, but the sodas and gummies I've had from it are amazing. So I'm gonna put lychee all the way top of A tier, just below avocado. Next up, mango. Mango is S tier. I'm gonna put as my favorite fruit so far. This might be crazy, but like I said, I've been to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has amazing fruit because it is fully ripe before people take it off the tree or whatnot. So a fully ripe mango from Puerto Rico is like an S tier. If I could make a separate category for this, I would. Mangoes are delicious. Mango smoothie, mango drinks, mango salad. I mean, it's amazing. It's so good. It's so sweet, and I love it so much. I'm putting this. This is my favorite fruit of the video so far. Next up, we have a nectarine. Okay, I haven't had nectarines a lot. The times I have had a nectarine, they've been very delicious. Um, let's see. I think it's better than an apricot. Definitely better than an apricot. I haven't heard of much nectarine smoothies or desserts, but as a fruit itself, nectarines are delicious. I'm gonna have to put them in A tier. I'm gonna put them above cranberry. I'm gonna put them above grapes. I might even put them above green apple. I'm doing it. Nectarines are really, really good. Really solid. Next up, we have orange. Okay, I mean, this is obvious. I'm gonna put orange. Ooh, I'm gonna put orange. Wow, this is really tough. I'm gonna put an S tier right below mango. Orange, I mean, like, it's so delicious. Like a sumo orange is delicious. Orange juice, I make orange juice, homemade orange juice, and it's so delicious. It is pretty sugary, but besides that, oranges are amazing. And my favorite color is orange also, but unbiased, it's just such an amazing fruit. One of the best fruits. Papaya. I have had papaya before. It's not has a very very specific taste to it. It has a very particular taste to it. I'm not a huge fan. I don't hate it either. I'm going to have to put papaya. I'm going to put it ooh, this is really tough. I think I'm going to put it in C tier. The best fruit in C tier though. It's not great. It's not terrible though. It has a very particular taste to it. I'm gonna put it the highest one in C tier. Next up, we have passion fruit. All right, I've never had a passion fruit by itself, but I've had passion fruit drinks, maybe a passion fruit smoothie, and it tastes amazing. I love passion fruit, so for that reason, I think I'm gonna put passion fruit in A tier, and I'm gonna put it lychee or passion fruit. That is really tough. I think I'm going to put passion fruit in front of lychee. I love passion fruit. Never had it as a fruit itself, but I've had it in drinks and smoothies, and it's delicious. So I'm going to put that in high A tier. Next up, we have a peach. Now, this is out of nectarines, apricots, and peaches. Peaches is definitely my favorite one out of the three. Peach cobbler, peach, like a peach tart. Peaches by themselves is delicious. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put this in S tier. I'm not gonna overthink this. I'm putting it in S tier, and I think I'm gonna put it above the banana. Honestly, It's so delicious. Peach smoothie, peach drinks, peach lemonade. Yeah, it's amazing. I love peaches. They're super juicy, soft, kind of fuzzy on the outside. And yeah, next up we have pears. I don't have a lot of pears often. This is one of the fruits I don't have too often. I have had them a good amount of times, but I don't eat them like too often. Pears are delicious though. They are delicious. They are definitely A tier for me. And a pear smoothie. I've made a pear galette, which is almost like a pear pie. They're very similar, and it was amazing. I'm gonna put pear. Ooh, I think I'm gonna put pear all the way up here, above blackberry, but below lychee. Pears are, I think, one of the most underrated fruits, and they're really, really good. Next up, we have persimmon. I do not know what this is. I've never had it. It looks like an orange, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks delicious. I've never had it. We're going to put it in I've never had it category. All right, next up we have pineapple. Pineapple is one of my favorite fruits ever. I've had pineapple chunks, pineapple smoothies. Pina colada is my favorite drink. I've had pineapple salad in like a fruit salad, pineapple smoothies, pineapple upside down cake. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's an amazing fruit. This is easily S tier for me. I think this is my favorite fruit of the video so far. My favorite drink is a pina colada. It's so juicy and it just has such a tropical taste to it. It I mean, pineapples are just amazing. They can do it all. Next up we have a plum. I have had plums before. Not similar taste, but very similar texture to a peach or a nectarine. I would say most similar to a nectarine because like both of the outsides are like smooth and they have like a juicy, tender inside. Plums are really good, and I haven't had them too much, but they are pretty delicious. I think I'm gonna put a plum all the way up in B tier, in front of cantaloupe, but behind apricot. I haven't had it too much. The few times I have had it, it was pretty delicious, but it wasn't like great. It wasn't amazing. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in high B tier. Next up, we have pomegranate. I haven't had actually, this is interesting. I haven't had pomegranates in a while, but I went through like a pomegranate phase where I had like so many, and they're really good. They like, it's almost like boba. Like they pop in your mouth. They're really crunchy, and like a pomegranate drink would be really, really good. And I'm going to put them all the way up in A tier. I think I'm going to put them, they're going to be the lowest in A tier, but they're really delicious, and you can eat a lot of them because they're really small. Next up, we have a pomelo. I've never had a pomelo before. Kind of looks like a pear and an apple, and then on the inside, it looks like an orange slices, but I've never had this before. Looks delicious, never had it. Moving on. Next up, we have raspberry. Okay, raspberries and blackberries are like, probably like, I like them the same. And raspberries are delicious, like a raspberry smoothie, a raspberry drink. I think they make raspberry pie. I'm sure that's a thing. Raspberry custards. They're really, really delicious. Similar, I feel like it's easier to get like a bitter blackberry or like a bitter blueberry, but there's raspberries are typically more sweet, and they're just a really solid fruit. You can't go wrong with the raspberry. I'm gonna put them above blackberry, but below pear. I think that's good. Next up, we have red currant. So now I've had a black currant, a red currant, and there's also a white currant for last. I've never had a red currant before. Never had a black currant before. So I can't say they look delicious. We're going to put that in the bottom category. Moving on to starfruit. I actually have had a starfruit before. They sell them at Stop and Shop, and I have had one. Star fruits are very solid. I think they taste very similar to, it's a cross between like an apple and a pear, and it's just a really solid fruit, and it's really cool because it looks exactly like a star, has that star shape to it, has like a rubbery outside, and it tastes like an apple and a pear. It's really good. I'm gonna have to put this in A tier. I think I'm gonna put it above pomegranate, but below cranberry. It's a really good fruit. You guys, if you're watching this video, if anyone's watching this video, you should definitely try out a star fruit. It's really good actually. And yeah, they're not too common, but if you find one, you should definitely try it out. Moving on to strawberry. I mean, this is a classic. I don't think there's any other place to put it but S tier. Strawberry smoothies, strawberry pie, probably. They probably make that. Strawberry drinks. I mean, they're just amazing. And yeah, I can't say much more about them. They're just delicious. I think I'm going to put them. Ooh, this is tough. I think I'm going to put them below an apple because apples are just too iconic. But I think it's a little better than a peach. So I'm going to put them between that. Next up, we have a tangerine. I have had tangerines before. Um, they taste a lot like oranges. I'm pretty sure. I think they might just be smaller. But I'm just gonna put them in A tier because I mean they're pretty much oranges, just a little smaller, maybe a little less iconic. So for that reason, I'm gonna put them in A tier. I'm gonna put them. Actually, I'm gonna put them above an apple, a green apple. I think they're really solid. And yeah, next up we have watermelon. I've had watermelon a bunch of times, mostly in the summer. They go really well with fruit salad. Watermelon slice is just delicious. Can't go wrong with watermelon. People have made like crazy designs with watermelons and stuff, which I found really cool. This is an A tier for me. This is a high A tier. I think I'm gonna put watermelon all the way up below avocado, but above passion fruit and everything else. It's just a really delicious drink, or fruit, but it goes really well with like a watermelon drink would be really nice. Next up we have honeydew. To me, honeydew and cantaloupe are pretty similar. I'm gonna have to put honeydew. I'm gonna have to put honeydew. I think I'm gonna put it right above cantaloupe. I think honeydew has a little bit of a nicer taste than cantaloupe, but it's not like amazing. I don't know if you can do much with it besides just eat it plain. I've never heard of like a honeydew dessert or drink before. I'm sure there are honeydew drinks, but I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's a solid fruit, but it's not like amazing. Next up we have Asian pear. Never had this before. It looks delicious. I'm sure it tastes similar to a pear, so I'm sure it's really good, but I've never had an Asian pear before. Next up we have the guava. Guava, wow. I mean, I've had guava cheesecake. I've had guava drinks before. I don't know if I've ever had guava by itself, but guava is such a sweet tropical fruit and it's so delicious. I'm going to put this in really high A tier. I'm going to put this, wow. I think I'm going to put this above passion fruit. It's just, it's so sweet. It's so good. I mean, guava smoothie, guava drinks, guava cheesecake with like canned guava is delicious. It's just, to me, like guava, passion fruit, and lychee are all kind of the same, or like they're kind of similar to me, not the taste, but the fact that I've never tasted them from the fruit and more so based off drinks and desserts and smoothies. But I think out of these three, guava is the best one. Moving on, we have blood orange. I have had a blood orange before. Very similar to an orange, except it looks like blood, and it can stain your clothing very easily, and very similar to a tangerine. I think I'm gonna put it one above tangerine though, and yeah, it's really good, but I can't put it in S tier. Moving on, we have a custard apple. I've never had this, but it looks super cool and super fascinating. Looks like it has like a lot of bumps on the outside and a lot of big black seeds on the inside. It looks delicious. Never had one. Putting it in the bottom tier. Next up, we have a ground cherry. And by the way, most of the rest of these fruits I've mostly never had, so the video will be ending soon. But yeah, moving on. Ground cherry. I've never had a ground cherry before. Looks like a yellow tomato. Same with this kumquat. I've never heard of this in my life. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But yeah, we're gonna put ground cherry below here. And moving on, we have the kumquat. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I apologize if I'm offending anyone. Never had it. It also looks delicious. It also kind of looks like a yellow tomato, but I'm not sure what it tastes like. I've never had a mulberry. I've definitely heard of mulberries before. They look very similar to blackberries. Actually, have I had a mulberry before? I think I may. I think I may have. I'm honestly like 50-50. I'm not sure if I have had one or not, but I'm just gonna say I haven't. Moving on, raisins. Raisins, I mean, to me they're similar to dates. They're not that good. They're not terrible either. I've had them, and I've made them with like a Jewish dessert before. So it's like kind of like a croissant with like a cinnamon raisin filling on the inside, which is actually really delicious. But raisins themselves are not that good to me. Since I'm being really strict, I might have to put this in D tier, honestly. I really don't like raisins that much. I'm not a big fan of them. But yeah, moving on. Jackfruit. I'm not 100% sure, but I think maybe these smell really bad also, like a durian. But I'm not 100% sure, honestly. I have heard of jackfruits before. Never had one. They look good, though. I'd definitely be willing to try it. Next up, we have the mangosteen. I've never heard of this before. It looks like, to me, this is the most exotic fruit of the tier list so far. Never had it before. It looks super cool. I'd definitely be, kind of looks like a bowling ball, honestly. But yeah, I've never had it before. Next up, we have rambutan. This looks very similar to lychee. I've never had rambutan before. I've definitely heard of it. It looks really cool. It looks like spiky on the outside, kind of like a sea urchin almost, and like an egg shape. It's really interesting, fascinating. Never had it before. Moving on. Sour cherry. I don't know if I've had sour cherry. I've had cherries before. I've had cherries. I've had sweet cherries. I don't know if I've had like specific sour cherries. I mean, I'm sure I have had like cherries that have been sour. So for that reason, I'm gonna say I've had them. I mean, they're pretty much the same as a cherry, just kind of sour. I think I'm gonna put them right below cherry. Really good. They're just a bit more sour. I don't mind that, honestly. And last but not least, but the final fruit of the video, we have white currant, adding on to our red currant and black currant. I've never had these before. I'm gonna search up all these fruits once I'm done, because they're super fascinating. I'd love to try them someday. Never had it. It looks really good, honestly. And yeah, and I'm just gonna see if I need to make any final tweaks to this. Pineapple, I mean, yeah, this looks about right. Avocado, watermelon. Yeah, this all looks good to me. Honestly, I might put dates in D tier also, because to me, raisins and dates are very similar. I don't like how like squishy and like sticky and sweet. They're not good to me. I'm gonna put them in D tier, honestly. But yeah, papaya, grapefruit, lime, they're okay. They're not that good. They're definitely one of the worst fruits out of this tier list. And then yeah, all these fruits look super cool to me. I hope I get to try all of them someday. And you are looking at the final tier list of the video. Let me know if you guys would put any of these fruits in a different category. To me, yeah, this is my tier list. I think this is a very solid tier list. I don't think this is anything too controversial. Maybe dragon fruit, but to me, it doesn't taste like much. And yeah, comment below what your favorite fruit is. Let me know if you would have put a fruit in a different category. And this is my first ever video with a microphone, so I apologize if my commentary wasn't great, but I'll only improve and get better. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and have a good Thursday.